Hey everyone, it's Bash. Before the episode starts, I'd like to come here and talk about some news and info. First of all, I would like to apologize about the delay in episodes. It's been a little bit of a rough time, what with learning a new computer, tips and tricks, and other things. But going forward in the future, we are working on a better way to streamline getting these episodes out at a more consistent rate for you all to enjoy, so please stay tuned for that. I would also like to talk about some upcoming shows that Foreign Sunsets has. On Sunday, October 15th, we will be playing Burlington Bar with Rise of Leo, Feels Like Karma, and Saint Romanov. And then on Friday, October 20th, we are playing a Northwest Suburbs show with Top Deck Official and Pretty Crooked. And that is going to be a Halloween show, so be sure to show up in your costumes. The address will be given to us and released on the day of the show. Hit us up if you're gonna be coming to that show. We will also have a Facebook event page that you can RSVP to, and we'll post the address there on the day of as well. And for today's episode, we have special guests, really good friends of ours, Feed the Monkeys. Be sure to follow them on social media. Their Instagram is Feed the Monkeys Band, and be sure to listen to their music on all streaming platforms. Enjoy the show. Thanks.
Step one, pour half a beer out.
Yes. Half a beer. I poured the whole thing.
I was told half a beer. I don't know. You need space for the thing to be separate.
That's what I have.
Although you just did the whole thing.
No, I drink half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
You drink half.
I drink half.
Alright, I'll drink half. Yeah.
I don't know. That's just I think the bottom thing is supposed to be a measurement of
A shot?
a
Yeah.
shot, roughly, but not entirely.
How do you open it?
So I go like this, and then do like the,
Tornado.
and that shit.
Alright,
then,
do it in the camera.
alright,
Do
so
that.
I heard it's like that, right?
Yeah.
Woo!
And
And then, I mean, that wasn't smooth, but.
Hey, you got it though. You got the
Chris,
correct.
you have to check to see if there's like any. Front your shots, so you can do that then.
You go first.
Here, I'll measure. I'll
Okay.
measure for everybody.
Like, damn,
Sick.
this is Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I was like, it's supposed to take off
I
the
knew it was
sediment.
coming, so he did it out of nowhere.
It's supposed to take off the sediment or whatever.
Yeah, because I think you used corks or something back in the day for like soju and sake. Bro, we have this one friend who like just has sake before every song.
Oh
And then he'd like chug
That's
like
an aggressive move.
yeah. No, he'd like chug sake before every song. It was very interesting to see.
Yeah, I don't know if I could fucking.
It is expensive though.
I saw a lady walking around with a fucking one
Sake
cup.
bottle? What?
The one cup?
So in Japan, you can buy literally 1 cup, 8 ounces of sake in a vending machine for like. Usually
It's
like
100
stupid
cents.
cheap.
Yeah, or 100
Stupid
yen.
cheap, but it's like rubbing alcohol.
Oh, it tastes like
gotta be rough.
it tastes like gasoline. Like,
And it just comes in a glass. It just comes in a glass
don't.
jar.
They don't
and you
care.
have to like rip open, like it's like a tuna can. You have to like rip open a metal tin like, lid, and then it's just like, here you go.
Like a buzz ball or something?
Yeah, it's a Japanese buzzball. All right, everybody got their shots?
Yes.
Hey guys, welcome to Fatherless Behavior. We're here with Feed the Monkeys, and this is Soju Bombs.
Yeah.
Why does it taste like ramen a little bit?
A little bit.
It's very sweet, very well-rounded.
Holy
Yes.
shit! This is
I'm still hungover from yesterday, dude.
green rum. Green
Been out there for a while.
Not the tiramisu. Then we got the Koss beer.
We got the.
We're trying to get sponsorship. Like,
You gotta play it out.
I was in Vietnam and I met this band called Seven Uppercuts. And they just dropped their new music video, which was sponsored and paid for by Axe. So there's just like Axe like product placements everywhere.
Dead center.
Yeah,
Dead
like,
center.
it's fucking hysterical.
That's how like a lot of artists kind of got paid a couple years ago. Like they got sponsored by Beats, and then they would have to make a song and like show it off and do all that stuff. I'm like,
We're just gonna keep dumping these until we get sponsored.
Yeah, it was like, we'll go with anybody. It's like Topo Chico, Ronaldo. It's just like cast. It's like
Red Bull.
Somebody.
Still play soccer too.
Uniqlo, right?
Like, yo, put me on a stage on a hot air balloon and I will do a show for you, Red Bull. Like, let's fucking go.
Let's do it.
If Uniqlo could provide us shirts for merch,
Oh, that'd be nice.
yes,
Like,
Wholesale, so yeah. that'd be
you guys
great.
just dropped your new shirts, right?
Yeah. Actually designed by his girlfriend.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
nice.
It's a really cool shirt, like the little like, banana guy.
Yeah. We gotta make some more soon, but those, they sold pretty quick.
When you get a good design, you want to keep making it to fucking sell it, but I'm so over the one shirt that I have for my other band, Background Character. It's the third time we've printed them.
Oh, really?
Already.
But that's hot, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Reissues. Yeah.
I at least want to do a different colorway, but then my guitarist was just like, nope, run it again. And I was
Whatever's
like,
cheapest, yeah.
what if you did inverted colors?
That's what I was thinking.
Right now, it's like a tannish, right?
It's cream with it's a cream forest green ringer.
Oh, forest green. Okay.
And then forest green background character, and then a little orange on it. It was inspired by the mascot of my college that I studied in Japan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I went to Ehime University.
Do you guys still have those shirts and stuff?
The white ones were out, but the black ones we still have.
Yeah, we have a black one that's $15, but it's just like a Feed the Monkeys. We just wanted like a cheaper option in case like people were. Well, a bunch of the clothes people already had bought the other one, and we just like got them out
The
as
white
fast as
one
possible.
sold so fast.
Yeah, that
it
one
was
like
like 2
after
weeks,
like a show,
a week and a half or so.
two.
Yeah.
So, but we're gonna bring the white one back, and then
Nice.
we might do different color though. We were looking at like maybe black or like I don't know. We don't want to do. We're kind of like hesitant about black just because like everyone has like black band merch, so it's kind of like
It's a staple.
yeah.
We're gonna make at least
That's
one. We're gonna have at least
like
one
very
available. Though.
Yeah, that's what we have. Yeah, so we have the one. So we'll probably go. I don't know, maybe even like green or just something like just different.
You know what's super cool is like that monkey you have with like the banana in his mouth that says feed the monkeys?
Yes.
If you got like one of those little arm tags, like you know how some of the
yeah,
shirts have like the arm tag? That'd be cool to just have on there.
like the quality,
accent.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
That's just a brand right there.
Yeah.
Diversifying our assets.
Yeah.
Who do you use for screen printing?
I think we use custom ink or no? Was it
I
Vistaprint?
can't even. I've used many different ones
Yeah.
over there. I've
Whatever
definitely.
was cheapest.
I've used custom. Yeah, I've used custom ink once. And Vistaprint, I think for the white one. I don't know.
Vistaprint, I looked into them. You can get branded hats or like printed hats that are Carhartt.
Oh, real?
Yeah, well, you can get Carhartt hats like custom made. I'm like,
Hey, no,
oh,
Gildan. Oh, this is some good stuff.
like, I kind of want to.
It's like, yo, next month, check out Feed the Monkeys with the Carhartt overalls. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, get
Gildan
your
sponsor us.
Like, Carhartt, please. Like, I like your beanies. I like what you're about. You keep me warm.
I was gonna wear my Carhartt hat today too.
Dude. So we interviewed a guy, like a singer from Vietnam.
Oh, yeah.
One of the things he mentioned was how shitty American merch.
Oh,
And I was like,
it's like screen printed, like
yeah,
real weird.
yeah,
and
he's
no
like,
streaks in the wash.
because he was like name dropping like the bands whose merch sucks. Damn. He was just like,
Knocked loose.
yeah, he's like,
really?
fuck
He
Knocked
said that?
Loose. Yeah,
Oh, damn.
He's like, I bought your shirt. It was misprinted and fucked up. Fuck you. It was like, god damn. Yeah, it's
Oh, mine was fine. I don't know. Mine is still holding up. I got it
I
like
love it.
2017. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like they were dogging our merch, and I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I did go kind of cheap on my first round of merch. It's like,
I mean,
my
it's
bad.
like as an artist, it's like you don't even know if 5 people will buy it. I feel like
No,
that's
dude,
the thing about it.
so our
I
first
bought some
ever,
of his merch. It's quality.
Oh yeah,
our first ever
yeah.
like round of shirts we've had for like 5 years, right?
I dropped like $500 on like 50
for
shirts.
high schoolers. That was a fuck.
And
Yeah.
I was trying to, at the time, I was trying to just do $10. I shouldn't have done that. It was like just over what I paid, but I was like, I don't think people care enough. I don't know. I was just not believing in us, I guess.
Yeah.
But
It's like,
it did
welcome
not.
to Band Economics.
Yeah,
This is a new segment where we talk about only losses. It's like no fucking
Hard to
games
bounce this
yet.
in the checkbook.
Yeah, I mean,
Red.
Yeah, no black. Yeah.
I think we spent like close to 4 on a first run of like 50 shirts on our first print, and it took us forever to move them.
Oh, yeah.
They were just like a pretty basic black shirt, and I was like, fuck yeah.
Do you still have it? It just says
I
the,
think so.
the
I
banana
still
from the
have mine.
monkey's mouth, like
Yeah.
feed the
Yeah.
monkeys,
Yeah.
but it's a white shirt, but we all keep in mind COVID, I guess, also definitely screwed that for us because we had the guy who was drumming for us moved to Texas, and then it was COVID, so we didn't play a bunch of shows, and then it was COVID also, so it was until literally 2022. So
we started playing shows again,
Yeah, 2019 to 2022.
We met you guys at book club. We played a show together. How long has that drummer been with you guys?
Since
actually, we didn't even introduce you guys. So we actually have Chris, fucking frontman singer of Feed the Monkeys over here, and we have LJ, solo artist, literally I'm shreds, just shreds.
Why, thank you.
Solos, he's by himself. He's just super clean solos. Some of the best fucking solos.
Thank you much.
But,
and then the missing member. Yes, we have Jake and Chris. So Jake, he has a very busy work schedule, so he wasn't able to join us for the time being. But we have the core members, me and Chris, as we write most of the songs. So, yeah.
I saw you guys at Cafe Mustache.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That bass player's new, no?
Chris, yeah, he's new.
Yeah,
right?
we've been playing with him since we were since I was 14. And I don't know
I
how
knew
long
him
you
since
had.
second grade, dude.
Yeah.
We were in CCD religious class.
Yeah.
It got biblical. It was way back.
Way back,
bro. It's that friendship is Old Testament.
We did time, right?
If you're in communion class, that's doing time as a child.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's mandated. You're just
I went twice
out.
a week. I went to Sunday school
I did
twice a
too.
week.
Yeah, I had to, dude.
Because I was dog shit.
Total waste of money, by the way, dude.
I did remedial Sunday school because I was with I was hanging out with on Sunday with people my age, and then on Thursdays with our godfather, who was the instructor, and then all these high school kids, and it's I feel kind of weird being here, and then one's hey, you want to buy candy? Fucking.
There was always one dude who was trying to sell shit at the church. He was I don't know, you want sodas? I thought you had good shit, man.
He also
snacks and
he worked for a chocolate store. They made their own chocolate, and then he would take product home to make in his home, and then flip it in our high school.
That's a hustler, right?
Yeah. Sus. I don't know.
It was a little sus, but also
He was a kid, right?
He became responsible, or this is the biggest heist.
You guys want some money? I'm 3 rosaries.
Next year we're just gonna hear got arrested for fucking counterfeiting. I fucking knew it. He did it with
Fraud,
the candy.
perjury,
Only upgraded. Speaking about robberies, I just found out Payday 3 is about to drop.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I haven't played that much,
that.
but yeah.
Payday 2 in years now.
It's been
Dude, that game was out, or people were playing it for till today.
Do you need to tape it back up?
I just taped it.
Alright.
Yeah.
If you need more tips,
Yeah, we can pause it anytime. We do a lot of editing.
Yeah, for sure.
I
do.
He does a lot of editing.
I bought a laptop to edit on the go.
Did you get a MacBook or something?
I bought a MacBook begrudgingly. It was my first Apple product I've ever bought.
Yeah, can I tell you, this kid has been an Android everything.
I built my PC.
Yeah, he's been a build your own PC dude for years now. The sound guy from Backyard 606 just helped us upgrade a bunch of stuff in this room.
Oh, cool.
That's why I was asking you guys if you guys have gotten to go there yet.
No.
It's a really solid place.
I think I've seen stuff online and bands that we know played there, so I definitely want to check it out at the very least.
Where was you guys' last show?
Cafe Mustache.
Yeah. It was definitely by the time we came back from Mexico.
All right, real quick.
How was Mexico, by the way? Where did you guys go?
I
didn't want to come
So
back.
we went home. So we have a house in our hometown.
Where's the hometown?
It's called Lagos de Moreno, Jalisco.
Jalisco.
Yeah,
On the
coast.
Okay.
No. So we're
landlocked.
We're
east.
Have you ever, salsa Valentina? It's
Valentina.
It's the hot sauce that looks like it has red stain.
Yeah.
That red stain is the shape of Jalisco.
Oh, okay.
The little bit that's over here that looks like a hand this, that's the part that touches the water.
Yeah.
We're not in that part. We're in the very bottom of the stain that is if you poked a map of Mexico, wherever you thought the center was, you would most likely hit our town. That's how like.
Oh, word. Yeah. If you were to take Mexico and fold it twice to get the center there,
It's like the point. Shout out Valentina, sponsor us.
sponsor us.
Like next time, Valentina snacks. Like, we're just gonna have all the churritos.
No, like it's better for us to fly in to the neighboring state and then drive an hour to our city versus flying into Jalisco's International Airport, where it's 3 hours away.
I see.
Yeah, because like if we go to the next state over, it's like O'Hare to Chicago.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like
that makes sense.
It's like a 45-minute. If you're me, it's 45 minutes. Yeah. If you're anybody else, it's like an hour.
Relatively speaking, right?
I was like, I'm redlining the minivan the whole time. It's
Yeah, but it was good. I almost burned my passport to not be able to come back.
Burned it?
Yeah. Dude, I almost relinquished my citizenship.
I was having withdrawals. I was like, I needed this. How much do I need my job back home? Like, you know, I started like cataloging the shit in my like apartment because like I went with my girl and it was the first time I took her, and so like we were just like laying in bed and I was like yeah, the couch is new, but like who the fuck needs it? You know what I mean? Like if we just defaulted on this shit, like this house is better. Like
where can I find street tacos this good for this cheap?
Dude, it's not even just that. But like, so the house that we have over there, like, it was built by our family, and so like it's very, very like detailed towards like all the things we all like. We all cook a shit ton, so there's like 2 kitchens, expansive fucking kitchens, and then it's like everybody has their own room that's like a mini apartment basically. Just as huge spaces to hang out and like pool tables, like foosball.
Bro, this ain't no subdivision.
No,
it's custom made.
So
we have a bar downstairs that's also a mechanic shop.
Oh really?
Yeah. My dad works on cars down there, and then in the very back just like sound lasers like
there's like light systems. Like karaoke gets intense over there. It's fucking.
I love it. It's great. And then we also like as kids we were using that bottom mechanic space, like we were just spray painting the walls.
Oh yeah,
we were just tagging.
We were tagging them down there.
That's cool though.
It's kind of
cool.
But like, we hadn't been home in a minute, and like I'd never taken my girl, and it was super fucking cool that like, cause I went to Vietnam to like go see her, like hometown and everything, and then just like 2 months later we went to go see my hometown, and I was like, all right, now we for sure know that we both like everything about like each other and each other's cultures. Like shit slapped. Like I'm so about Vietnam. Like,
dude, your family personally lit because Vietnamese food and Mexican food, bro.
You know what's wild is I've actually found out that there's like a whole lot of like Hispanic and Vietnamese couples.
Oh, really?
Just because of like where Hispanics and Vietnamese people are located. Like there's a lot in Southern California of both. There's a lot in Texas of both. Chicago has a lot, and it's like, oh, fantastic. I was like, we're about to give Filipinos a run for their money, and they should. What's up? You fucking force.
Not the most beautiful kids ever. Beautiful Mexicans.
That's why they're on the rise right now, bro.
Like, now we're gonna be testing who's got better adobo. It's just like, like you ever had adobo pho? Like
adobo pho?
That would hey.
I mean, I just made that up on the spot, but I might have to figure it out.
Adobo pho does sound pretty good, though. I wish I was going to school. I definitely, I'm definitely big into food,
I like it a lot, but he goes to a lot more than me. Yeah.
What's your favorite food, Chris?
My favorite, I don't know if I could do like one individual dish. I don't think
cuisine. What's your favorite cuisine?
All right, real quick, we're gonna play the newlywed game. I'm gonna say favorite food. You guys have to guess for each other on the count of 3.
Wait, that's gonna be really hard. Type of food.
We're gonna do a couple of questions. We'll do like 5 questions.
Sick.
Ready? On the count. So I'm gonna say the question.
Yeah.
Count of 3. You guys answer for each other. Yeah?
Okay, that's right. All right.
Cool.
Favorite food. Think about it.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Beer cheese.
Asian. Oh,
What? Wait,
Asian food.
That's everything.
Not everything. He said food type. If you're saying, I think he said, okay. I went off what he said, and he says like,
what was beer cheese right?
beer cheese is one of my, okay, it's not my favorite food, so there you go.
Okay.
Was that?
The next question. What can
Because I was thinking like, I know you always have like different spots for stuff, but it's usually Asian food, so that's why. And you showed me a lot of it. That's why. And that would be my favorite. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
All right, ready? Favorite genre of music.
Okay.
Oh, Okay.
That's pretty vague.
Okay, yeah, that's vague enough.
You can say.
Okay,
I mean,
I'll
you
get a
can
little
say
specific.
yeah,
I'll try. I'll try.
Peruvian scrams.
Peruvian square. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Math rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
I would hope that. I would hope.
Ooh, ready? Yeah. Favorite band.
Oh wait a second. Okay, I haven't. It's not correct, but it's a good guess.
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Pierce the veil.
John. Yeah, that's good.
Are you a 4-year strong guy?
I've seen them at Warped Tour like back in the day, but not like nothing against them. I just never really particularly got into them.
So they gave me my best live show memory. So they came to the Bottom Lounge and they played super long, and then they did the encore, and they did my favorite song, which is Eternal Summer, as like their second or third encore. And so like they were basically letting people jump on stage with them. So I got to crowd surf onto the stage, be on stage, sing the hook to my favorite song, and then like front flip off stage and get carried out. And I was just like, kill me now.
I almost died that night too.
Really?
Well, because we were like, let's pregame. I took it a little too far, and I passed out for the first 2 bands in the bathroom.
Oh no.
And then Jay fucking knocks on the door. I was like, hey, security is about to like bust down this door. You need to get out. I'm just like, I'll be out in a minute. It's like 4 Year Strong's about to go on. I'm like, let's go.
You want to do some fucking fatherless behavior? So we finished a handle of fucking Bacardi before the show.
Yeah, it was rough.
Dang.
He puked on the way to the show in the Uber.
Yeah, not my proudest moment.
Got dropped off in front of the Bottom Lounge. We had to like literally strip him, clean him up, and then
In the
we were like-
McDonald's.
yeah, in a McDonald's bathroom. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna give you my flannel. You're gonna pretend to be solid until we get through those double doors.
Then you can yak as much as you want.
Yeah, like literally literally light camera action, just I'm solid. Yeah. Makes it past like the ticket line, then makes it past security, gets into the thing, and he's like, I'm going to the bathroom. And never came back out until 4 Year Strong started. Like,
And even greater, we ran into a friend of mine from college, and he's like, hey, like, I'm front row, come on. And like, he just pulled us to the front. And it's like, weird how things work out when you pass out in a bathroom.
Great.
Crazy.
what's your guys' like best show, worst show? Like, what's the best show you've ever seen? And then what's the worst show you've ever like been a part of?
Okay, best show we've seen together was Wunderbar at Sub T.
That was
They were
very
really
good.
tight.
That was very good.
There was one cool thing I did during the show was they stopped playing and then they like made fun of like the bassist, said go upstairs because there's like a little corkscrew that goes upstairs to the green room. And they started the song without him and he was playing like,
Upstairs.
perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And everyone's
That was
like
crazy.
And then they got everyone to boo for them because they didn't do like the second song, right, or the encore.
Oh, he was he was just like joking with the crowd, like
Yeah.
having the crowd boo instead of
Yeah.
cheer. But it was great. They're so good at like crowd. They're like the best
Control
showmanship like
yeah.
band I've ever seen.
It sounds like
so.
it became a wrestling show. It's just like, Tommy sucks.
Yeah.
He sucks.
Yeah, exactly. But
Also, we're a B-section, think they suck.
what
There you go.
together what okay, mine not together would be it's either Real Friends. I think I'm wearing a Real Friends shirt. It's either Real Friends at the
high
last
school?
Warped Tour.
Shout out.
No, they're from Tinley Park. Shout out.
Yeah.
And so the last Warped Tour and their hometown's Tinley Park. And they had played our high school, and I had like met them before, so I like walked up to Dan,
That's
the
a
old
story
singer.
in itself.
Yeah, well that too.
Yeah.
They played at our high school for our Fine Arts Week, and then
Yeah.
they remembered us, and then like got to see them
Side note,
play.
Chris ran into them because he was playing Rage Against the Machine and then he broke a string. And then the most metal move ever, he tried to rip the string off and then slashed his hand. And then running
I
out
didn't
to
notice.
try and get like help. Like,
Oh,
he
yeah,
ran
after-
into the
yeah.
Real Friends dudes. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's when I met them.
Yeah.
Well, I was playing and I don't know, it was just like headbanging a lot. I was like 16 or something, 17 maybe, and I didn't notice until then, like my whole fretboard was just blood.
Yeah.
And they were watching, and then they're just like, and I was like, sorry, I'm a huge fan, or whatever, and I walked to the
It makes sense that they remembered you. Jesus Christ.
I actually had a night out drinking with Dan.
Really?
The first month I moved out to to Chicago.
Oh,
I
really?
ran into him at a Modern Color show.
Oh, they're so good.
Oh my god,
They're one of my favorite newer bands.
I always wear my Fooly Cooly Modern Color shirt at like every show. I begged them to bring that shirt back, and they did. And I was just like, fuck yeah. But I ran into Dan at the show, and then we went to 2 other bars afterwards. And god damn it, that was a weird night.
Damn.
I woke
Shout
up.
out to Dan for giving these 2 dudes their best and worst stories so far. It's just like Chris is just like best show ever, but also he was a witness to my worst show ever. It's like god damn.
I woke up in like a 35-year-old's like apartment. I'm like, where am I?
Yeah, you guys are kindred spirits. He's just like in your life now. He's just like, hey, remember that time I almost bled out on stage? Pretty metal, right?
Yeah. Well, that wasn't even our worst show because that was in high school.
Oh, that was still with Feed the Monkeys? Or?
No, it was before.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we played in bands a bunch.
Yeah, we've been playing for like
Together?
8 years together. Yeah.
Yeah, since
How long
since
have
I
you guys
was
been playing together total?
since we were,
Total 8 years. Yeah.
yeah, since you were
shit.
We were
freshman
in
in
a
high
cover
school,
like
right?
3 bands total. There was Teen Angst, which was just a cover band.
Nice.
Making Sense, which was like a precursor to Feed the Monkeys.
What was the second one?
Making Sense.
Making Sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
we re-released our
we
songs
just changed
from
our
that
name
project.
basically. It was just
Nice.
LJ and I. Yeah.
That's kind of what we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was
Is
it
it-
before Foreign Sunsets? Then?
La Causa.
Yeah,
But
so it was weird because like we used to be like a wedding band.
Okay.
Like as kids, like we were in high school.
Okay.
But like we would do mariachis. Like we would be in doing mariachis at like all sorts of events, like public fests, and then also like weddings and quinceañeras and shit. And then we were also in this band called La Causa, which was really just like we did Mexican covers and shit. So it's like
Maná. Or
yeah, but it was a lot of like dance
Cumbias,
music.
cumbias.
Oh, okay.
It's like
I was making $100 every other weekend as like a 13-year-old, which was great. But I want to
13-year-old's fat.
I want to blow my fucking brains out.
because like cumbia is fun to dance to, but when you gotta like play it, it's a lot of the same.
Are you familiar with the Mexican song El Sonidito?
Yeah.
Or it's just like beep 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 beep.
We would make that song 10 minutes long.
Well, how would you do the beeps? Is it like a keyboard?
We had a keyboardist, yeah. But like we would make that song longer than it is, and I'm just like behind the drum. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking end it. After the show, I'm gonna end it, and then $100.
If a lot of people are dancing, it's like you have to.
You have to
it
keep going. You
Yeah.
can't end it. Yeah.
We would also make it faster.
Oh yeah, we would fuck with people, just
That's
like
wild.
make it faster and, like, and slow it down. Slow it down.
Blast beats and blasting like
Like the fucking children's mascot.
oh yeah, the Japanese mascot.
Oh
like,
yeah. The red dude.
Yeah, it's
Oh my god.
It's fucking kindergarten preschool.
I don't know. It was a kindergarten preschool song for that video. That's wild.
That's gotta be crazy though. Like having that like mobility in the suit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like fuck.
The range of emotion is very limited.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Your arms are mostly like this.
I don't
Like,
know
you know what I
about
mean?
mixing.
Like, it doesn't matter what is the like viewing the whole through. Like
You
you're
can't see the
obstructed.
whole thing, yeah.
Like there's no way you can see the whole kit. Like you gotta just really go off of like I
You
know
have to
that
know
that
where your
pound's
kid
gonna
is.
be there.
Yeah.
I mean, when I drum, I close my eyes for 90% of the set because, like, I try to focus more on singing, and since it's such muscle memory to me, like, I just close my eyes so that I can just like I'm like, all right, I know this is here, that. I'm like, I can focus on that, or I can not focus on visualizing and seeing everything because my muscles can do whatever, and I can focus more on like the singing and remembering words.
I think one of our like best and worst shows at like that age was we got hired by a quinceañera to play for like 6 hours.
6
And
I remember that.
Like
No breaks.
her family.
One break.
Her family was like, all right, so we want like all the standard Mexican party songs, and I was like, okay. And then it's like, but she would also like a lot of like Mexican rock. So for half the like night, we had a lot of people liking us, and then a lot of people being like, fuck this. And then we switched to like the rock stuff, and then we had the young people being like, yeah. And then all the old people were like, fuck this. And I was like, God damn it, dude. It's like,
happy medium.
you can't win. Like, yeah, you just can't win. It was such a bad night because it's just like, you were hated by somebody at some point for 6 hours.
We did a fucking glam rock cover.
Oh, yeah. It was like,
Fucking Moderato.
yeah.
That was before I hit puberty, so like I could hit those fucking falsetto
Have you guys been gigging a lot this summer with Feed the Monkeys?
Not at all.
Not very. I think we've
Very
done
sparse.
maybe 2 or 3, something like that.
What's
We
your
did it
guys'
so
like
far.
gigging schedule usually like?
Whenever they come, to be honest.
Yeah, well, whenever they come with, like, also permitting people's, like, work schedules
Yeah.
and stuff. But, yeah, I mean, like, for Cafe Mustache, we just sent I sent email for that one. But, yeah, like, it's usually just emails. Yeah, it's the hustle, I guess, of just trying to get venues to be, like, get stuff together that's not... House shows are super fun, but, like, you know, we want to try at least to, like, get our foot in the door for other, like, public spaces, basically.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I'm a firm believer that no show will be as good as a house show.
Oh,
No, yeah, they're the best, yeah.
We had like 3 house shows in total, and that was like the best shows we ever played.
Which ones?
Well, the ones like in your parent's basement.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we had 6.
6? Oh, 6?
Yeah, we had 6.
Dang, never mind then.
6 or 7, I don't know. Yeah, that's what we did. That was... Well, we were like making the songs that we have now. We wrote, but like we were not fully like Feed the Monkeys. I guess we were just kind of like figuring out what to call ourselves and
So how
stuff
long
like
has Feed the
that.
Monkeys been going?
Technically, like 2018 is that name.
Yeah.
Like the end of very end of 2018.
Yeah.
So.
When did you guys drop Night Monkey? Because that's actually my favorite song from you guys.
2019.
It was 2019. I stayed up to write it as the last song on the record because I was like, we can't have 8. That just seems like
It's such a
not an album.
fantastic song, though.
Yeah.
That was
really wanted
that
the
was
group to
literally like the last one that you squeezed out. Like that's hilarious.
That's when we write like all the like LJ doesn't usually only have. I mean, not that he's not prepared. He's prepared, but usually he writes it as we were recording.
I show up, I'm like, I got this.
Sometimes it works very quickly, but
there's lots of songs like Kirby's Dreamland.
Are you good at like improvising?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
shit.
like my other band, like another project I'm in, like I mostly improvise the entire thing, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I just listen to like chord changes and I'm like, wait, this sounds cool. So you know,
You have a very interesting guitar tone on that song. Like that intro, the dun dun.
no, yeah.
that was your blues driver, right? And what else?
Or actually,
Or was that just Tim
it was
stuff?
yeah. I might have had a blues driver.
It's a TS9 and what else?
You know what's
We
funny? Your
messed with
strumming
them.
pattern in that kind of reminds me of like bop. Like if you sing bop, it's the same like as like your strumming pattern. I was like, it made it super catchy immediately.
Oh,
Because
that's
that's
thank
bum 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 bum. Like yeah, it's solid. It's a really good start to the song, and then immediately with the drum hits, like pop 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 pop. Like no, I really like that song. Like that song really sets like a tone and a vibe for especially with your guys' sound. Cause like your vocals are solid on that. You got the. I always describe it as kind of like a megaphone voice, like a like. Have you guys ever played
crackly
Dishonored?
a little bit, right?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
have you guys played Dishonored and like those
couple
dystopian
times.
games?
Yeah.
There's always like that propaganda noise going on through loudspeakers.
Yeah.
You kind of do like that thing with your voice, and it's really fucking cool. Like your voice has a natural like mid-range thing that's
Thank you.
really prominent. It's
What would
really
you
cool.
say your favorite song? I'll give you 2 options. What's your favorite song that you've made?
Yeah.
And then what is your favorite song to play?
Broken Piece is my favorite song that I've made. Are you guys familiar with that one? That one's really, we're technical, yeah.
Yeah,
We like banged that shit
that was
out
making
in like
sense. Our first
one evening, I think, with like the guitar parts and stuff like that. The solo took a minute to like figure out.
Yeah, there was a lot of layers.
But High Five Ghost is pretty fun to play.
And second, please.
That's your favorite? That's
To play.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Which one?
I
What do you think I would like?
I don't know.
May I take a beer?
Just ones
Thank
that
you so
you've
much.
said. Let me think. I don't know. My favorite to make, or that we've made.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably. I don't know. Pumpkin Hill is one of
That's
them.
really fun.
Just because
Pumpkin Hill's
I
chorus
feel proud
is
of it.
super
I guess.
catchy.
Thank you.
I can't
Speaking of
stop
Pumpkin Hill,
myself
though,
from smiling.
Pumpkin Hill's coffee.
That breakdown was so like just the one at Cafe Mustache that we did, where like I was trying to like feed
Oh
Chris
yeah,
water.
That little bit of guitar that comes in with like the
Yeah. I'm calling back to like the intro riff because it's like that same like note progression.
But it almost kind of sounds like it almost has like a synthy sound to it. Like it really like warbles. Like that one on one. Like it's really cool. It's a really it's
like a little out of
specific,
phase.
Yeah. It sounds rad. Like you guys make very energetic music. Like I like that a lot.
We need to get back in.
Yeah, we have songs. Well, actually, you heard 22. That one we've been playing lately. But
Do you want to explain the significance of 22?
oh yeah, well it
It's a
kind of
number.
stinks.
It's like, you know, like 222 and shit, and 444.
For me, 22. Well, I was born on the 22nd of 2000 in April, which is it's all like 4 zeros and 2s. So like my whole life, 22 has just been my lucky number. But then I just see it everywhere. It's just one of those weird like numbers.
Numerology?
Yeah, or whatever people say. Yeah,
I was
Angel
this close
numbers.
to blowing your mind because like I was about to wear my shirt from this brand called 22 Worldwide today.
Oh, really?
And it's just got a giant 22 on the side of it. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna wear it. I'm like, I'm still gonna save that for another like show. And I feel, fuck, I should have done it. That would have just
It had a feeling. Something was trying to get you to do it.
that's what I should do. I should just sit in this chair tomorrow, take the picture, and as soon as he says that, have it turn over and just like show it. Like,
No, I'm gonna have it like be a transparent PNG, but the background isn't transparent.
Is that just a checkerboard?
Yeah, the checkerboard. It's just like floating. Yeah. All right, real quick. Cheers, fellas.
Cheers. Fucking fantastic time. No, but you guys have a lot of songs that really set a tone. Like, it's really cool because, like, I've seen when you do that, like, thing in Pumpkin Hill, like that little riff thing, there's people that turn their heads.
Oh.
Like, they'll physically turn around to be like, what the fuck made that sound real quick? And it's really cool. I have a really hard time enjoying shows now because every time I go, I'm just watching it from a, like, showrunner aspect.
no, I totally get that.
And
Yeah,
I'm just, like, hyper watching everything that's happening. Mm-hmm. And, like, it's super weird now.
It's become like you go into business mindset,
Yeah.
which I get. That's why I stopped shooting photos. Like I was going to 9 shows a week.
Really?
To shoot photos pre-panty, and I
Pandy.
like
Pandy.
yeah, like I burnt myself out. Yeah. And I'm just like, I don't want.
Because it's hard to be creative after that, right?
Yeah. And then every now and then, Walter will bring the camera that I traded him.
What did you trade him?
A Rebel T5.
Oh, those are
Okay.
T6.
Yeah.
T6?
So with the tilty screen, right?
No.
No, it doesn't move. No.
That's the eye, I think.
That's the eye.
That's the
Yeah, it's the
eye.
eye is the one with the screen.
Walter will like go to a show, bring the camera, and then we'll be like, trade? Just like swap. We did it last night. We went to Shuba's to go see Shotgun Funeral, Noah Marks, and Supercorp. All homies.
Yeah.
Love them all. I actually got on stage with Supercorp to sing one of their like heavier songs. So I was just up there. I was just like, just like,
I got a bunch of crazy shots. They're like very fucking.
dude, I look insane. I look the part though.
Kelly.
Like, I had my fucking I look like a Cali beatdown singer.
Yeah,
Just
legit.
like I had.
God damn it.
I was wearing my Texas Longhorns hat. I tucked in my shirt into like these Levi pants that I have, like these chinos, and then I'm just like, rah, I'm like hitting all the poses.
Yeah, there's a bunch of good ones. Oh, man.
Do you guys give out your like individual socials a lot, or do you always try to redirect it towards the band?
yeah, we just do the Feed the Monkeys band.
What's your guys' all right like
Personal one?
and like no like shop talk right now like? What is your guys' like strategy, like marketing wise? Like, how do you try to get people? Because I'm not gonna lie, I try to win people over with free shit all the time.
Dude, you're really good because lots of people know of your band. And then you're
Thanks,
really
that means a
personal,
lot.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a bunch of like random people will be like, "Oh yeah, I know," and I was like, "Oh, they're really good at doing getting around." But I don't. I mean, we just
Yeah, I get around.
I've gotten more. Oh, you hang out with Bash from background characters. I'm also in a band with him. God damn it.
I'm in the wrong business. I like to keep to myself, and everybody knows me.
Where have you guys found the most success? Like,
Bloomington, normal, interestingly.
No, that makes sense.
yeah.
No, most
yeah.
people come out. It's just because it's a college town, I think.
right.
But I
That's
went there.
really
He
good
went.
school, right?
Yeah,
And
and
he went to school
I
there
did
too,
go
yeah.
there. Yeah,
nice. You graduated already? Mm-hmm. What'd you graduate?
creative technologies.
What does that mean? Do you make
Exactly.
Do you make
They say it's an interdisciplinary study. That's the
That just sounds like more shit I didn't understand.
No, it's basically music. I specialize in music production type stuff, like audio production, but it's like I also learn basic of like everything like
else,
I learned like basic HTML, CSS, Java, like basic video, like I did some video stuff in Premiere, like stuff like that.
Okay, so you have a full understanding of a bunch of catalogs.
Basically all the Adobe applications.
You literally can take any entry level production job, basically, right?
Yes, if it was entry, I just feel super not confident about the like After Effects, because that stuff is just it's hard, but it's also really time consuming.
It is very different because I'm actually familiar.
It also depends how long you've been out of school, because like I feel like a lot of shit has changed even in like 2 years. Oh yeah. Or like people using AI now with like.
I hate it. Well, people have been using it.
I use DaVinci. Yeah, DaVinci's tight. Yeah.
You guys ready to jump back in? Because we all talked at the same time about different shit, right? 1, 2, 3.
That was a good one.
That was really loud. So like, you see how dead this room is?
Yeah, it hurt my ears. I was like all of it.
Yeah.
We're still gonna sound treat more because we figured out a lot of stuff like in the room, but we're really setting up for live sessions.
They do want to really set up permanent cameras. We do also have a TV we want to mount somewhere.
Yeah, we're gonna mount it.
We're trying to have a monitor there just so we can like show visuals. Like,
So we can have Jamie pull up the shit out of the monitor.
Speaking of Jamie, real quick, you guys got any podcast recs?
Oh, okay. So a lot of
This
them
is
just the same
just
shit. Bad Friends. Hey Babe, I've been fucking with Sal Volcano and Chris Stefano. Fucking funny.
Chris.
Yeah, he's great. Tiger Belly. I didn't listen to like more specialized podcasts like car stuff, like Smoking Tire.
Yeah, I saw you with that.
Oh, yeah, you listen to
bro.
that too? Oh, thank you.
I saw you posted
It's my
some
financial
shit.
bankruptcy. Like 6 feet broke. But
Camera wasn't like photography and camera stuff.
I have the most expensive hobby, so it fucking sucks. But
For sure.
do what you gotta do.
Alexis is expensive to upkeep.
Yeah.
Like that shit is
Just because
nuts.
it doesn't say Toyota, it's like $50 more for parts. But
I still haven't done it yet, but I bought a Subaru with the intention of like making that bitch an Overlander.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like I'm.
Was it the blue one on the out front?
Yeah, that's
I think I saw
the
it, yeah.
baby blue one.
Yeah, it's nice.
You know what's crazy is like I was playing this game called Dirt 5.
Yeah, Dirt. Yeah, I love
it's
Dirt.
like a rally car game.
Yeah.
But before this car even came out, the year that I bought it, that color wasn't available. And in that game, one of the cars that I built was a Subaru WRX.
My buddy has one.
I love the
Shout out David.
WRX.
I customed the color to be almost exactly like that.
So that's like your.
Yeah, so I had customized the color on my car to be almost that blue before that blue was available. And then the second that became available, I was like, excuse me, ma'am, can I get me some of that? Like, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, it was fucking sick. Like, I love that color.
I think over the years I've played several different games. I mean, typically action adventure games are really good classics, but no matter what, I always fall back on racing games.
Oh yeah, it's like racing games, an arcade game or simulation.
The first game I ever bought myself, like I was 10 years old.
Yes.
Because it was rated E10 plus. I'm like, I can buy this now. Midnight Club 3 Double Edition Remix.
I was gonna say that.
Yes.
That's Japan. That's crazy.
That's solid.
Oh my god, that's such a great game. The first game that came with our Xbox was Sega GT 2002 with Jet Set Radio feature.
Oh, that's just such a good one.
That's actually what we based our logo off of.
Oh, really?
The original Jet Set
For the Dreamcast.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
So, Garden Club, the guy that was our last guest on episode 8,
9.
episode 9. He designed this for us. It was one of his first commissions for his new brand, Garden Club. And I fucking love it. Like, we're giant Jet Set Radio fans.
Shout out FedEx. Sponsor us, FedEx. They printed this shit.
Yeah. Solid. I can't
Nice prints, yeah, it's very legit.
It's super cheap.
But it's been for years since college.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
They're dropping a game that's supposed to be like a spiritual sequel to Jet Set Radio.
It's called Bomb Rush Cyberpunk.
I haven't even heard of that
It's
yet.
from Team Reptile. They did Lethal League.
Okay.
So it's like cell shaded stuff. They've always done cell shaded
They've
stuff.
been talking about it for years, like, and it's basically everything about Jet Set Radio. It looks almost the same. Like, they even designed a lot of the places to look like the places in the game.
They even got one of the main composers from the Jet Set series, Hideki Naganuma.
Dude, that
to do a
soundtrack
song.
is so good. It's
Dude,
like, that's
I
the selling point, I
love
feel
it.
like.
I
Yeah.
love skating to that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Every time I'm at the skate park, that's in my headphones. Like, all the music is so fucking fantastic. It's like this weird blend of like techno and funk.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it fits the aesthetic of the game so much.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's the thing I was saying about your guys' music. Like, that setting the tone shit. Like, Hideki's got it.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like, he set a vibe across the board. Like,
He's so fucked
banger
on
after
Twitter,
banger.
though.
He's hilarious on
He's
Twitter.
fucked up on Twitter. He's just like, tell your mom if she's single that I'm available. Every other fucking day he says shit like
That's
that.
funny.
Hideki's looking for love. He deserves it.
He let the
right?
intrusive thoughts win.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
It fulfills your
Can you imagine? Can you imagine the stuff he's like, nah. Like, there's got to be some shit. Even he was like, nope. It's like,
What's in his drafts, dude?
He was like,
I'm
what's in
scared.
his drafts? The fact that nobody calls him DJ Professor H is stupid as fuck. Like, you know what I mean?
No, he's the funky uncle.
But if they photoshopped Hideki's face on DJ Professor K's body, like,
have.
I don't think anybody would be mad. It's like,
They've done it. It didn't stick.
Do you think that's how he feels inside? Like, he's like, no, I am DJ Professor K. It's like, he just when he looks in the mirror, he doesn't see Hideki. He says he sees K. He's like,
Well, no, because K doesn't make music. He just plays music. Hideki makes the music. If anything, that's just like having...
oh,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
do producers make music or do they just...
It depends.
But I'm saying,
They could add
do they
stuff
make
on.
music?
But
or do
he's
they
a radio
arrange it?
host. DJ Professor K is a
But
radio
what a
host.
DJ does is arrange music, right? So if, like, what Hideki does is sample stuff and arrange music.
Like New Jibbies.
No,
It's like Jay
like-
Dilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of new Javas, too, like...
And New Jibbies, yeah.
Yeah, fucking... These tattoos.
Oh shit, yeah. I
Samurai
recognize
Champloo.
him. Yeah, yep. Is that Jin or Mugen?
Mugen.
Mugen had him, yeah.
Which is why...
I cosplay as Mugen sometimes.
Dude, that's the best
so, like,
anime.
yeah.
You should watch it. Samurai Champloo.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's
No,
what
I'm-
the last song that we play on our set is Mugen.
Yeah, it's called
yeah.
Mugen, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally named after the character, because I was just like,
The energy definitely suits him, yeah.
dude,
He
yeah,
has
like,
love
we fucking love anime. Like, that's a goal of mine, is, like, getting a opening title sequence.
shit, that's
Zoom in.
What? Yeah, show the tattoos. Anime tattoos.
show your
Fucking
anime
Goku,
tattoos real
Goku.
quick.
I show your tattoo.
What's your anime tattoos?
Back to the future, but I can't.
What is your tattoo?
What, mine? I have.
Oh, that's sick.
I haven't seen that one.
Damn, are you in a biker
I have a
gang?
banana, of
Banana.
course. And Back to the Future.
Someone said Sons of Anarchy, and I was like, I just picked the
Reed.
Flash.
It's
Sounds
Americana.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, I was
Very
feeling that
biker
type of way. I wanted to
Yeah.
get into more fist fights.
Cool. Well, I was born on Earth Day, so I was like, that's why I got.
Ah,
the,
that's sick,
that's-
yeah.
Christopher Reaper does sound like a pretty cool biker name, though.
It does.
Yeah.
Actually, that does sound pretty rad. You guys got a bike, man. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like I feel like
Maybe.
you're right now. Like, how many beers do we have left? Let's pause.
No, no.
I'm
Not enough.
I have to drive home.
We got one beer and a whole nother bottle of soju.
Chris, go ham.
All right, quick shot of soju, and then let's talk current state of Feed the Monkeys, and like let's just shoot for lofty goals. I want to hear some wishes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let's just dream big real quick after a nice fucking shot of soju. Yeah?
Mango soju.
Yeah, we got mango and we got the white grape.
Let's do the mango one because
The
it's
mango
cold.
one's so good, yeah.
Yeah, it's cold. Are we out of beer completely?
Yeah.
One beer.
Yeah, one beer.
Can I have that one?
QMF Doom real quick.
Yeah. It's, okay, then you have this one. How about that?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good
That
one.
was a good one. That was a good spiral.
Drops it.
Ooh, yeah, that looks
All right, now twist the glue.
You can just bomb me. It's fine.
Hey.
I'm not gonna finish it right now. Though. It's actually really
It's
good.
really good.
combined.
It's a good mix, yeah.
Real quick, let's talk upcoming projects. So we know you guys are selling out of the shirts right now. Hilarious design, awesome design. Like, what's coming up for Feed the Monkeys? And, like, where are you guys kind of at right now?
Yeah, so we just need to just get in the studio and record. Unfortunately, we've been just really busy as a band. I mean, I work full time, and lots of our folks, like in our band, work full time. So, hopefully we can have some time to like just carve out maybe a week or so, and then have our most recent drafts recorded and released.
Yeah, we have like a dumb amount. Like between stuff LJ sent and stuff I've just had on my computer, we probably have like 18 songs. Like not full songs, but like at least like ideas with like with like either a melody, like words and a melody, or like whatever. But like obviously 22 is done. That's gonna come. The goal is before this year is over for sure. I think that's very doable because the song's like we played it live a bunch of times, so like it should be pretty quick. But then and then LJ and I have been doing like a bunch of stuff for like honestly since COVID. We have like at least 5 like very solid like almost done stuff. So like we might just drop an EP. Yeah, we were thinking about re-recording Towley too because we don't like the mix and we really like the song. And the T-shirts are like "Leave Me Alone," which is like in the song. So I feel like to like drop more shirts and also like add a revamped basically version of Towley will be fun. And then I don't know, playing more Chicago. We're just trying to play Chicagoland area, not like even the city, but like anything in the area. I know we know a bunch of folks in Elgin. The Pinks Boys. There's a ton of like really good punk bands in Elgin that we've like played with.
Cork Cottage, shout out.
Yeah, like Sides there, we played Cork Cottage. There's a ton of like great bands and great people, and the scene is like kind of going crazy there. So either if we can get in more, we were just unavailable for some. That's the other thing. Like we've gotten away at school. And like between work and other gigs. Just stuff has been in the way. But we really want to like just play Chicagoland as much as possible. Drop an EP by the end of the year, I think, which is totally doable. We just those schedules kind of like align a little bit. They gotta line up, for sure. It's just unfortunate, but definitely that. And I don't know. We're gonna go way harder on like the music videos this time around because like
we have friends who produce stuff, and I've tried to produce music videos or trying to shoot stuff, but like you can't spread yourself too thin with 2 different creative avenues. It's hard to edit and write guitar parts and stuff like that. So hopefully, if we outsource that, we can have better stuff.
Trust me, dude. I got it. A fucking background character in my other project. I direct, film, star, and edit all the music videos. Walter also helps with the camera work sometimes, but I'm still like
part of the band.
Yeah, and I am part of it. Like I write.
All the background character videos are technically Owlcat Studio production.
Oh, nice. Cool. Also, here, like
this is what we're running now. Like we do all of that right now.
Shit, after the recording, I'll show you guys. Like, so
I'm done.
So you guys are definitely going to be gigging a lot more, like as much as possible.
As much as possible, yeah. We've been reaching out, and like everything that we've gotten back, we've taken basically.
For the most part, we've been playing down south by like college, but since these cats don't go to school no more, like down there, then I think it's more smarter to play up in Chicago, and I'm down to travel.
And that. You're going to be out soon too, so
I have a project down there, so I'm going to be preoccupied with that. So we'll just separate it out. Play more.
I used to like playing Peoria a lot.
Peoria's fun.
Yeah, playing Mount Moon. Mount Moon is a great venue. They got shut down. Yeah, cops were like, noise violation. I'm like, damn, that's a great spot.
I saw Slipknot there. That's the only time I've been there.
I broke into their college to just use the bathroom.
Oh, Bradley?
Yeah. I just walked in.
You're like,
I thought about it before a few times. I'm like, I could just walk in and sit down, and no one you get free education.
Exactly. Who's gonna know?
In a big lecture hall, at least. But
I used to do that at Columbia College back. So I went to the American Academy of Art, which is next to the Roosevelt College, but I should just go into any of the campus. They're like Roosevelt, Olive DeVry, fucking Art Institute is next to us, and A&I is like right after that, so I just wander everywhere. Nice. Because you look like a student, no one questions.
If you're taking enough notes.
If you got a backpack with you.
Yeah, literally, if you have a backpack with you and you look like you're paying attention, it's like, he's here, you paid, right? Nobody questions. I don't even have an ID for these.
So all that seems pretty like doable and reasonable, right?
Oh, you're going.
We
got some.
Let's go lofty now. Let's bring this down and let's dream big for a second. Yeah. Boy, there's that too if I can. All right, lofty goals. Yeah. Let's do this shit. What are you guys feeling? Like, what do you want to see happen for Feed the Monkeys? Like, if you were to like cross something off when your career ends, so to speak, right? What'll be the things that you want to see
like this is an interesting idea, but like I guess more collaborators with like the writing process. But I feel like mostly me and Chris write stuff, and the other musicians that we have in our band, very talented. They just show up and play. It's just that we have different music tastes, like all of us. So we and Chris just end up gelling really well when we write. But I feel like more collaboration because I feel like lots of the songs are kind of sounding similar.
Now, would you want collaboration outside of the project?
Yeah,
like other bands coming in and just like hanging out, jamming out, or like
That could be
helping
really
you write?
cool. Yeah.
Okay,
That's that
like a
longevity,
feature.
though. You know what I mean? Yeah. You guys have been together so long. It's like obviously like sync up sometimes, especially when writing.
Yeah. So like kind of like how last night at the Supercorp show, like I got up and sang with them. Would you, for collaboration, like write a song with somebody featuring from like a different band, like in it?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I feel like more like collaboration with like just a community aspect, where like we're running like an 8-track and you're seeing what we get. Someone's playing a drum beat, someone's playing guitar, and see what happens. Right?
That'd be sick.
tight.
Yeah.
Let's push that a little further. Dream collaboration. Each one of you. Let's say you can say band or like person in a band, doesn't matter.
Okay, right off the top of my head, it's one of my favorite people in the world. Julian Freeman, I'm pretty sure is his last name. He's a drummer of Man Wolves, it's like a Chicago band. But he is he is a phenomenal drummer, and I've always just in my mind, I'm like, dude, every time I listen to his drum parts, I'm like, I wish I made that. Like he's just so, and he's like the coolest person.
Jazzy or HPC, like or Red Hot.
Yeah, it's like funk jazz, and like their new stuff is like more like indie and almost like borderline punk too. Like they just go all over the map, but like he does all of it, like the whole spectrum, like incorporates like harder parts into like softer songs, which is always I don't know, just as like I guess like a emo kid or whatever as a kid. Every time I like when something like harder is like incorporated into even like pop or whatever. Like it just seems cool. I don't know. It just adds something. I feel like that's not as prevalent.
What was the name of that other band? Teen Angst.
That was our first, yeah. But that,
we get it.
That was mostly, honestly, that wasn't even that. It was, it was not even like. I always hesitate with emo because it's like people are like, I was so emo in high school. Listen to Fall Out Boy, and I'm like, all right, I don't know.
Well,
about
really, emo
like,
consists of the hardcore DC scene in the 90s.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I meant. That's like Fugazi or something. It's like, what do you really mean?
I mean, you're familiar with the whole copy pasta, right? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, just like really emo.
LJ, dream collab.
I don't know, to be honest. So with our writing process, like my shit's really different, right? I don't really listen to lots of pop punk or emo bands. I listen to more like traditional like guitar virtuosos like John Mayer and lots of like SRV, like Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Mark Knopfler.
And Mark Knopfler, yeah, Mark Knopfler.
You always plug him. That's the reason I said it.
So like I don't know. I guess Mark Knopfler would be very weird.
That's the name you should have dropped during fucking favorite band.
Sean is kind of accurate though.
That's
I know their whole discography front to back. And you know, like Mario Camisa back in the day.
Dude, they're fucking. I would love to
see them live, but that's not gonna happen.
I know their drummer, like Sean's drummer.
Oh,
insane!
Yeah, fucking wild.
All of it.
Yeah.
Sleepy Tea is still my favorite.
Sleepy Tea is a good one. Yeah. And I do like some
Dream collab real quick.
Dream collab, maybe the singer of Bayasa. That would be sick. Yeah, like fucking Lake County crew.
Walter?
Like a full group, I would totally have Thundercat if I could get.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
That's dreaming big.
Yeah. I was like, I would love Thundercat somehow. Fucking, I'll even take Slash if he's still like breathing hard. He's still he's still going. He's still trying on stage now at this age. So I was like, you know what? If he can still do it, I'll throw him on there.
Do you know that he has metal plates on the back of his guitar because he has a defibrillator?
Yeah,
they pick it up because of distortion. Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, so he has a thing that, like, you know how you Faraday cage your thing? He also has a Faraday cage on the back to prevent it from picking up the pacemaker.
What's your dream collab?
I would actually like to just, like, spend a lot of time recording and then have Hideki from...
Master mix it?
No,
just remix it.
Take everything we recorded and then he makes something out of everything we recorded, just a bunch of different licks, a bunch of different things. Like, I would like to give him 2 hours of material and then just be like,
all the sounds. Chris is so talented as like a producer, bro. Like I remember like we were trying to figure out like a sound for like his music production project. So I just took a mic and I farted in it, and he made it into a dope ass beat. Like thing.
I did.
It was so good. He literally turned it into the guttural basses, like.
It was.
That's a drum and bass. That's a good mic. Yeah. That's a good mic.
SM57, sure sponsor us.
That's yeah.
You know how this business works? Yeah. Product placement is starting next
podcast.
All of a sudden, you're gonna see a whole lot of Bud Light on this table. Like, they're gonna be the ones that bites.
Old Spice body spray.
Yo, if we got sponsored by something everybody has to use, like Dove, soap bars only. Alright, so we did Dream Collab.
Yes.
Dream venue.
I personally have played Lincoln Hall and Chuvas.
Being, I guess, realistic-ish, relatively realistic, Metro, but like opening for somebody, because I just love Metro.
Aragon's too big for me.
Aragon is really big. The only thing I hate is the stage is like 10 feet tall, which is good if you're standing in back, but like connection to, like, not to be super corny, but like you feel like you're not like, it doesn't feel like a small crowd. You know what I mean? Even though it's like relatively small, it's not the same feel, because you're like, the fans are like literally like layering. Yeah, everyone I've seen, I'm like, hello. Like,
all right, now we did venue. Let's talk. What place do you want to go play to? Like, if you had to pick a city, a country, whatever, where would you like to get to tour to?
I don't know.
what was that? What was the place? People, when we first started, kept requesting Australia. They're like, they said a lot of people. Yeah, they just said like our like punkish whatever we are is like.
You look like a dude that could handle a shoe. Yeah, like you can chug a beer out of a shoe, Chris.
I would try. Thank you. But that would be sick. I mean, anything out of the country. I mean, yeah. But what do you?
I don't know, to be honest.
I haven't been out of the country, probably.
So. But then, if you go to Asia, though, there's so many cover bands, bro, that can play like songs immaculately well. You know what I'm talking about? Philippines, bro. Like, you know, Vegas, bro. All the cover bands, Filipino.
The Philippines,
The Philippines
export so many musicians. Yeah. Like, I watched a whole documentary about it. How like. The Philippines exports more like professional musicians than any one country.
Yeah,
they have the best Elvis impersonator.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They have the world's best Elvis impersonator.
Yeah, and the Journey singer too.
Yeah, the guy that replaced Journey. Like, they saw YouTube videos. They tested it. He hit like a 96 percentile similarity to like the OG
singer. I said the 96 score on the karaoke machine.
That'd be hilarious. I believe it.
Yes. You know, that's my answer. Asia somewhere. Yeah.
Where in Asia though? Let's get specific. Dream big. Dream big. Dream big.
Dream big. I mean, I feel you have to get a lot like more proficient as a musician, but somewhere like the northern part, maybe like South Korea or Japan.
Yeah, on Chris or no?
If you're really, I don't know, really lofty, it'd be like Download or something, because that's.
Oh, Download Fest would be sick.
That's the one where there's like literally like 200,000 people just like in front of you, which probably not for wherever we would potentially play at or whatever, but like if you get to that headlining slot, that's where like people always say. Like whatever, One Direction, like Metallica, like those stupid memes about
Metallica played like a million people.
Yeah, it's like it goes back so far. It's like, can you see anything? Like I don't even know how they do it.
That's what I question, right?
Yeah,
Metallica. Those pictures are from their solo sold out. Like self-produced stages sometimes.
Oh yeah,
like,
right. They'll put up the big.
Yeah, like they put up their own thing, and then Metallica. Cool. It's only Metallica for 3 hours or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, like 3 hours.
Especially in their heyday, they were like, no, it's only us. Like they were kind of known for that. They were originally we don't do like openers sometimes. Like sometimes it'll just be Metallica for like 2 hours, and then they're like, it's our show. It's like, damn, you guys delivered a show then.
Well, that was a weird time in like the late 80s, early 90s, because there was like grunge bands opening up for thrash bands from the like there's a tour with it's like Aerosmith and Alice in Chains open, and also Megadeth is there. So like there's a bunch of shows like that, and then it would be like 3 dates in, like one of the bands would be like, no, like no, I'm leaving. Like this doesn't make any sense. People get like waters and cans thrown at them and stuff, and it's like. Yeah,
They
couldn't figure out the gap.
Like, where would you like to like play? Like, so he just had a festival. So like,
Reading in Leeds.
Leeds? Okay, that'd be cool.
It's in
I bring the Doc Martens out.
shit.
I want to do one of these fucking ocean like platform shows that I keep seeing.
Oh, like on a sandbar type itch, or
No, have you seen that? There's just like a dude on his drum set, just on this little platform off the coast,
Oh, I
edge,
have
and
not
just
seen
like,
that.
where are you doing these shows?
Yeah,
How
where's
do you
the
do
pod
that? How do you
coming
not
from?
flip over? Yeah, right.
yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
how does this work? I want to do this.
Yeah.
Like, that's hilarious and cool.
Imagine it's just a live session with like the mix, but then like in person, just man from a generator. You can't hear shit.
It could be a cruise.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. My dream festival is the Gathering of the Juggalos. Like,
That's an interesting
That's a group chat
choice.
well,
It was.
That was a group chat name.
here's the thing. There are few festivals like the Gathering of the Juggalos.
I've pondered going.
I've thought about it too, because I was like, I go to the Ren Fair. How much weirder is it? You know what I mean? It's like,
Weirder.
I show up in costume to the Ren Fair on mushrooms. It's like, it gets pretty real to me real quick.
There's
Like,
a lot of people who are sober around you. There, you're not
Yeah.
gonna find many people.
but like the Gathering of the Juggalos is like a weirdly like odd, historically odd festival typically.
That's a good answer.
And I was like, how often do people get invited to that?
I mean, bands that I like literally, was it 2019? There was a year where I was like, okay, I don't like, no hate, but I just don't care about ICP. I'm just not like a huge. It's not I don't like them. I just haven't really listened to them.
Right, same.
But like
I'm not
a bunch of the bands on it, I was like, I actually would like low key
fuck
go
with
to
that,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, because like there was a handful of metal bands and like new metal bands from the 90s and stuff, and I was like, I would go.
I'm interested in everything else you hear around the festival.
That's the thing. I
That's
want
the
to
thing,
see
it's
how
like the fest
what it
goes.
would actually be like in real
I feel like
life.
you would need one of those bubble boy like full orb suits.
Yes,
'Cause you're
yes.
like, don't touch me, but I want to see everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, have you
Like-
seen that Vice documentary?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what,
It's so yeah.
that's what made me want to go. Like when I saw it, because I was like,
That made you want to go.
well, yeah, because like this is something that's allowed every year.
Yeah,
That is true.
You know what I mean?
It is crazy. It's
It's
like
like, wait, we know this happens, and we still let it happen. Like we can't stop it. It's like that's so fascinating.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I do want to change my festival answer though. I would like to bring back Bloodfest.
My best friend from high school. Shout out Scott Sharp. Gotta do it every fucking episode. He went to the last one and he saw Touche Amore
Play in a gymnasium.
oh, that's sick. Okay, I would change my answer, especially finding new information. But change my answer. I would do Warp Tour when they come back because they're going to inevitably. I'm sure
yeah.
it's gonna happen because it's
Money
like,
grab.
Yeah, I want to go. I'll pay.
I will figure out a way to run it. At this point,
Talking about
goddamn it.
dream venues, though, the one place I've always wished I could get a show at is the Congress.
That place is awesome.
If it ever opened back up, like, I would dream that I could be the opening day.
that would be awesome. Paramore recorded their album there, like a handful of other
dope
bands.
All right, to wrap it up, let's go loftiest music career goal.
Signature guitar. That's a good one.
That'd be cool.
Oh, get your own signature
Yeah.
guitar?
That would be.
Hit me up. I'm
What
actually
brand?
studying
What brand?
to be a luthier.
Oh, really?
I'm on the
I
works
bring my
of
guitar to you.
I already do the
what
harps,
brand?
so I'm like,
What brand would you like to partner with?
Low key. So there's a brand. It's called Sir. It's like
know.
next level on top of like Fender.
SUHR.
Yeah, Mateus Asado, great guitarist, influential to my.
That's the Brazilian guy, right?
Brazilian guy, yeah. He has a signature, but like a signature of some sort would be pretty nice. Maybe like a Strat looking thing.
He looks like he knows magic, or he would be a big
he's-
genie.
Dude,
Like,
he must be good at like with his hands. Wait, that sounds really weird, but yes.
Pause.
He's good guitar. He's good guitar.
you can't see it on camera, but LJ's dick just twitched. It was a little shaky.
Up on the table.
What's the seismic scale?
An earthquake just went off.
Yeah, it was noticeable. Like
the Richter.
Oh, the Richter scale.
The Richter scale triggered. It triggered on the Richter scale.
All right.
All right, Chris.
He has a very unique guitar too. Your Mustang's pretty nice. The purple one.
But he has it too.
You have one
Mine's
too.
different. Mine's P90.
Mine is.
Oh, I thought yours was single coil.
No, it's P90. But like very few people have it. One of the Real Friends
Can I just tell
guitarists
you I
has
hate that
it.
guitar.
Really? Oh, I love mine.
Well, okay, so I don't hate it. Here's the deal. That guitar was given to me by one of my best friends. Shout out Bobby, from Old Style Rascals.
Yeah.
He gave me
find
that
you soon.
guitar, and it's always been my at-home practice guitar because it always felt like my buddy's guitar.
No, I
So
get that.
I don't want to gig it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
And
special.
then I searched high and low forever for like this beautiful guitar. It's shiny, it's sparkly gold, it's a Harmony silhouette.
Harmonies are great. Yeah.
It's one of my favorite, like, aesthetically pleasing guitars of all time. And it plays so nice. I love how it feels. Like, I spent a lot of time, like, working around just handling that beast. Because it's built like a 1950s guitar. It's a full, like, reissue.
It's like lacquer, right?
Well, because the original ones were made in China and sold in the Sears catalog. The new ones were made in 2019 when Harmony was remade in Kalamazoo, Michigan. They're all handmade and batch made in Kalamazoo,
That's the
Michigan.
opposite, which is so funny.
So now they're boutique guitars.
Yeah.
But they're made with the same components and the same specs as the 1950s.
Okay.
So I went out of my way to get that guitar, and I had it for a long time. That shit broke along with my amp, and I switched to my practice amp and guitar, which is that Mustang. And
Is it
literally,
Mustang 3 or?
I have no idea. But the second I changed, people were like, "You've never sounded better guitar-wise."
I
Like,
haven't,
like,
yeah.
we love everything about, like, whatever you did is great. And I was like,
Whatever you changed is really working now. So
this is how I practice at home. You break my heart.
you know what?
Like, you break my heart with every compliment.
You gotta take it like a god tier Caterpie, level 1, defeating an entire sweep
it's
competition.
a super
If
comfortable
anyone knows
guitar.
what that means.
And apparently it sounds great. And like, I've only ever played it at home until our last couple of shows, yeah. But, so lofty goal, Chris. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
Big tangent.
Yeah, I would say I can't go with. I want to go with the instruments now because that's what LJ was saying. I'm gonna go with, I guess, opening for a band, and who would I? See, I don't know.
Don't even have to be famous. Just
Yeah,
someone you
someone
would
that you'd fuck with.
love.
That's true.
You could bring somebody out of retirement.
That's true. This is
options are
yeah. I've
endless.
got nothing. I was thinking guitar too, and then it was
Alright,
like,
so what's your dream guitar build then? Or like, who would you like to make your signature with? Piggyback.
Or what Frankenstein guitar would you remake?
so I really like the P90 sound. So
Is
I
that
guess.
the long scale link?
Well, they're
or short one?
Noventa. They're not Noventa, yeah, because they're whatever. They're ripping off Gibson, so they're Noventa pickups, even though it's P90. Yeah, literally, that's what they're called. They don't even make them in America, so like the highest, I guess, because you know it's usually by price. Like the highest price for those is made in Mexico. But I love like literally, that's all
Mexican
bullshit.
great,
I
yeah.
think that's just like they're like, oh yeah, the wood is. I'm like, yeah, whatever. It sounds like basically the exact same. So I would do that. I would do purple, dark purple. That's just like my thing, and no one else usually has it.
Unless you're
and
Prince.
Like Prince
yeah,
purple?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's like
glittery.
well,
Prince
not
or-
glittery though.
just that deep
Just
blue.
deep, yeah, that's like my favorite color. So it would probably be that. Yeah, and I guess it would probably just be like I don't want to say Fender, but I can't. Other than G&L, if they're I don't know how current they're still doing stuff. But I almost bought an ASAT special.
Yeah.
At one point, which is basically like the Telly version of that, basically. But I was like, I hated the fretboard color. It was all like that yellow, and I just don't. And luckily, none of you have that right here. I don't like that color personally. Like people do whatever they want, but that like you know what I mean, the fretboard like yellow. I don't like the yellow.
I don't like. It's like a
Don't like-
decayed tooth color.
Yeah, and it just seems like a weird like accident or something. I'm not sure, but
I hate the
usually
relic
is.
guitars.
Oh, my one's really relics.
no, but you did that. You did that.
The ones you pay
The ones you pay $7,000
it's like
for.
buying a ripped up skinny jeans.
That makes sense.
It is like buying ripped.
Yeah.
Like
Buying Balenciaga.
right.
Yeah.
It's that $600 Kanye shirt that was all ripped up. You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
yeah.
That's dumb, yeah.
Yeah, and I only buy used really because I mean obviously money, but also I just feel like it's cooler to have like a guitar that had some sort of exactly and something before it.
Speaking on the Noventa thing, there's another company called Railhammer that released their own version of the Gibson P90, but they called it the Nuevo 90s because they're just like, we took the Spanish thing and the 90s, bitch. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like,
Put them together.
what's up? It's like, say something.
Gibson clapped back that Fender like in the 90s, like because like Fender was popping and or Gibson or something like that, right? And then they call it like the lawsuit era because all the guitars were all like copycats of the Strats because they made super Strats.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, so
it was back in the day when copyrights were still like up in the air. It's like, do you technically have it? It's like we kind of claim this, but this specifically. So it's like you didn't do that. So
let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up first. Okay, do you two have any words of wisdom? We usually like to close out the show with a little fucking catchphrase, a little quirk. Yeah. Anything you guys got?
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah. I don't know. I wish that was written down. I would have thought about it. No.
You got one, Chris?
You got one? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Wayne Gretzky.
That's for sure.
Michael Scott.
Exactly.
I didn't learn that from my dad. I learned that from Michael Scott.
That's been Fatherless Behavior. Follow Feed the Monkeys on every social media that they got and check out every song.
Thank you for having me.
Night Monkey's my favorite song.
There should be on all social medias, probably.